Oh, hello, hello. Happy Monday. Welcome, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to my channel. If you're tuning in via YouTube, welcome. If you're tuning in via my podcast, welcome. So today we're doing a daily vibration for February 17th, 2020. We're vibrating on the number 5 today. Okay, y'all? So today is a Monday. So happy Monday to you guys. I believe what is it? Isn't today like a holiday? President's Day or something? So some of you are probably off today. So I hope you take some time out to rest if that's what you need to do. Okay. Um, if you're tuning in via YouTube, make sure you check out the description box below where you guys can find the monthly specials. All right. I also want to remind you guys, if you're tuning in also via the podcast, we are having the new moon meditation on February 23rd. If you would like to participate in that, you can definitely submit your donation of $20 to receive the private link. Okay. My podcast viewers, you will get that information of where you can submit your donation towards the end of the segment. If you're tuning in via YouTube, you can find all of that information in the description box below. So today we're vibrating on the number 5. Okay, y'all. And you know how I talk about intuitive energy is available to you all day, every day. And not just that, but your intuition or your intuitive energy is linked to your opportunities. So it's really important for you to pay attention to that, okay? We do have change in the atmosphere today because the number 5 does vibrate on change. So you can find a lot of changes going on around you, or maybe changes that you need to personally make, okay? It's also a day of progress, okay? And movement, which is activity. Being resourceful is going to be key for some of you today, as well as life lessons is going to be, I feel like, at the forefront for some of you today. Being able to learn from your experiences, okay, is going to be key for some of you today. All right. So be mindful of that as you're moving throughout your day. The lower vibrational end of this energy today, however, my loves, is going to be inconsistent energy. So you're not, you may feel like you're dealing with others that may not be as consistent today. We do have rigid energy in the atmosphere as well as irresponsible energy. We also have the fear of change in the atmosphere today and discord. Okay. Now, keep in mind also that we are in retrograde season. Okay. Which means that there could be blocked communication or slowed down communication as we're moving throughout the next 3 weeks. Okay. And the retrograde is starting in Pisces and it's going to finish in Aquarius. So Pisces energy is all about belief systems, right? The energetic pattern is, I believe, the energetic pattern that Pisces brings in is a greater understanding of things. Okay, so that's really what that archetype is about. Deeper understanding of things. Okay. So with that being said, my love, what is the topic we're going to talk about today? So what is the thought that we're pondering today? So today, because we're in retrograde energy, I thought we will have 2 code words for us today, right? That's going to be assertiveness versus aggression. And I really want you to pay attention to which one you're operating in as you're moving throughout the day, because we do have slowed down communication, which means there could be a lot of miscommunication. You want to pay attention to your text messages and your emails, my love, because maybe the tone of the email or the text message of the email may come across not the way that you wanted it, but someone else's perception of your tone or caps or something could definitely put this, like way over the top and take it somewhere else that you did not want it to go as far as your communication is concerned. So I want you guys to be mindful of that. So one of the things you can do today as you're moving throughout your day is to really check and see, am I being assertive or is this aggression? Because the retrograde is happening in Pisces, there's going to be a lot of emotions in the air. We talked about the slow boil when Saturn went direct. We are coming towards the end of a zodiac calendar year, which means that there's a lot of fine tuning going on as we're entering Pisces season on the 22nd. Okay. And did I talk about that in yesterday's daily? I think I did go into that a little bit more in depth yesterday when we talked about the retrograde. So as you're moving towards your day, right? And you have a greater understanding of the collective energy. Like we just mapped out the collective energy in the atmosphere today. You need to just be aware. Are you being assertive today, or are you being a little bit aggressive? Okay. The thing about taking assertion is sometimes you do have to be assertive. You do have to take a stance. You do have to puff your chest out, depending on what you got to tackle, right? So sometimes assertiveness is necessary, right? You got to stand up. You got to talk, raise your voice, and get a little, little bit more firm in your speech. speech, chest out, back out. You do have to operate like that sometimes, right? And sometimes you operate in aggression, right, when it's not needed, right? And sometimes aggression is needed also, just depending on what it is, right? So as you're going through your day, remember this is not about good and bad today, right? So assertiveness versus aggression is not about good and bad today. It's more about what feeling do you need to entertain at any given particular moment. Do you feel like you need to be a little bit more assertive in your day and getting your point across today? Do you feel you need to be a little bit more aggressive, right? Now, the intention in which you do things is always important, right? So you also want to pay attention to your intentions as you're moving with this energy today, all right? So I would like to say sometimes when you're a little bit more assertive, you get, it's kind of like the honey version, right? And sometimes aggression can be like the vinegar version, right? So I would like to say you get more bees with honey than you get with vinegar. Ain't that how the saying goes? I think that's how the saying goes, right? However, in any case, I would want to say try to be a little bit more assertive today before you hop over into the aggressive energy, all right? Because we do have rigid and irresponsible energy in the atmosphere today. So I want you to pay attention today. Are you being assertive, or is your assertiveness or is your aggression being disguised as assertiveness, right? All right? Or are you being aggressive? Now, really perception, once again, is up to you. Some people may feel like they do need to get aggressive, right? Because you've been doing a whole lot of talking, like I just said. Okay, so let's do your wisdoms today, all right? As usual, we're going to start off with Aquarius because we're still in Aquarius season today. And we're just going to get your messages today. What wisdoms do you have for my wonderful Aquarius today as we're moving through this energy? So Aquarius, your wisdom today, you do have the Heart Guardian popping up today for your message, right? And with the Heart Guardian popping up, Aquarius, it's all about allowing love to be, right? Allowing love to be love, and then you want to allow yourself to exude love and then to receive love, okay? So allow yourself to be love and to let love in, okay? So you're going to love and be love, okay? So I kind of feel like today, Aquarius, is not the day to dislike a lot of people. Today's not the day to kind of like close yourself off. To love that wants to come in. Some of you may have to do some heart chakra work today. Remember, today's a day of changes, but today's also a day of life lessons. So allow your heart to be open to receive the love that's coming in, okay? Libras, you got the Warrior popping up today as your message, and the Warrior's message is be fearless and stand strong, okay? Be fearless and stand strong. Now remember, today's question is, are you being assertive or are you being aggressive, right? So perfect card for you guys, Libras. Gemini, your message is the Hermit today, okay? And the Hermit is saying retreat and recharge, okay? So some of you may want to zip it today, okay? And just get a little quiet so you can retreat and recharge and get your mental capacities, get everything back to where it needs to be. So I also want to say, Geminis, pay attention not to be too aggressive today, okay? All right, Earth signs, we're starting off with Taurus. Your message today, Taurus, is summer. And the message that summer is bringing in is bask in joy and light, okay? Yeah. So loving yourself today, okay? Understand that you are the light today. And remember, today is a day where change is in the atmosphere, right? So if things may be unfolding not so much how you want them to unfold today, if you feel like you're coming up with some resistance energy or some negative energy today, Taurus, they want you to bask in joy and light today. Virgos, you got the great teacher popping up with your message today. And when the great teacher pops up, Virgos, this is all about learning from your spiritual experiences, okay? Trust your heart as well as using your logical mind today is going to be important, Virgos, all right? Capricorns, you got the Hunter popping up. And when the Hunter pops up, this is about tracking down your fears and your desires and facing them, okay? The same thing that you are seeking, my wonderful Capricorns, are also seeking you, okay? All right, fire signs, we're going to start off with Sagittarius. Your message is the Eagle today, all right? And when the Eagle pops up, this is all about seeing things from a higher perspective, okay? So you may have to change your perception today. Remember that today is also about learning from your experiences, okay? So know that, Sagittarius. Leos, your message today is the Traveler, okay? And when the Traveler pops up, the message is simple. It's saying it's time for you to move in a new direction, okay? So whatever that situation is today that you've been running up against that just don't feel like it's moving, it may be time for a new direction today. today, Leos, okay? All right, my wonderful Aries. Today, your message is the drum card, okay? And when the drum card pops up, my wonderful Aries, is asking you, my dear, to dream and journey. So you want to have that dream, and then you want to take the steps, honey, to go on that journey, right? So it's not so much about the destination. It's also about the journey and the lessons that you learn along the path on your journey, okay? So remember that, Aries, all right? Okay, Cancers, your message today is for the sky, my love, okay? And for the sky is saying today, trust in the unknown, okay, Cancers? That's the intuitive nature that you can't explain, that you just know that it's there for you, okay? You need to trust in that today, Cancers, okay? Pisces, your message is the fire guardian today. And the fire guardian is saying ignite your passion, all right? So Pisces, I kind of feel like if you've been in a very emotional place, you want to tap back into the thing that brings you fulfillment, right? Be open to the beautiful changes that wants to come in today. Remember, my wonderful Pisces, that you are an energetic sponge, so you will have to protect your energetic field today, all right? Because we do have discord in the air, we have fear of change, we have irresponsible energy in the atmosphere. So be mindful. If you step into a room and you feel the energy is off and it is too heavy, you may want to choose someplace else to sit and work, or sit and eat, or sit and have lunch, whatever, right? Okay? Be mindful of that, my wonderful, wonderful Pisces, okay? Scorpios. Ooh, excuse me, I almost sneezed. Scorpios. Today, your message is a shaman popping up. You have the shaman card, and when the shaman card pops up, this is saying trust in the higher forces. I'm going to grab that. Trust in the higher forces today, Scorpio, okay? Remember, today is a day where you can trust your intuition. Changes on the atmosphere. You have to be resourceful today, as well as there's progress moving forward today. Lower vibrational end of things that is inconsistent and rigid energy, okay? Embrace anything that's coming in your direction today. Operating gratitude is what I'm hearing today, guys, all right? And for some of us, that's going to help major, okay? For some of us, that is going to probably be the phrase, the phrase you're going to coin for today. I am so grateful. I am so grateful. Even for the fucked up shit, you're going to be like, I'm so grateful. Okay, so just know that there's a spirit of gratitude also in the ear today, so you can tap into that, okay? All right, my love. So keep in mind, today we're vibrating on the number 5. Intuitive energy is always in the atmosphere, and your intuition is linked to your opportunities. So you definitely want to tap into your intuition and become one with it, okay? Keep in mind, my love, that it's your job to choose whether or not you're going to be happy and sad. You can't be happy and sad at the same time. You get to choose what state of mind you're going to dwell in, okay? All right, so if you would like to join us for the new moon meditation on the 23rd of this month, which is a Sunday, it is going to be at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, live on YouTube. Via a $20 donation, you will receive the private link, okay? You guys can definitely go ahead and submit your donation to me via PayPal, which is the number 4, your inner voice at gmail.com. Once again, my PayPal is the number 4, your the number 4, your inner voice at gmail.com. The same way my YouTube channel is spelled and my podcast is spelled, at gmail.com is my PayPal, as well as my email address. So if you need to email me, the PayPal and the email address is the same. The number 4, your inner voice at gmail.com. Or you can cash at me also your donation, $ KIMOY 106. Once again, that's $ KIMOY 106. Okay, my love, so vibrating on the number 5 today. Embrace the change as it's coming towards your direction today. Love yourself, honor yourself, drink plenty of water, and I will see you guys back here tomorrow in your daily vibrations. Bye, my loves.